Do you ever say to yourself, gosh, I just don't feel like myself lately? Or maybe you're a person who takes other people's problems home and worries on them. And in the middle of the night, you think, why am I worrying about this other person's problem? Or maybe you're someone who's in a great mood and you go to the store and you leave the store and you feel like you've been battered and your great mood is gone. If any of those are true for you, you might be getting tangled up in other people's energy. I'm Dina Kennedy from DinaKennedy.com, and this is Let's Get Detached Lesson 2. I've got a couple of new tips for detaching from energy to share with you today. Just the quick background is anything we're in relationship with, we have energy running between us. So it could be an animal, it could be a plant, it could be another person, it could be a vehicle, a book. Anything that we have a relationship with, energy goes both ways between us. And the more we're embedded in the relationship, the stronger that energy cord becomes. And sometimes we just simply want to cut that cord and have our energy come back to us, and that other thing's energy stay with it. So we talked about taking out hooks and cutting cords last time. Today we're going to do a little more. We're going to talk a little more about cutting cords, and then I have another way to lift other people's energies out of you. Because sometimes when you're saying, I just don't feel like myself lately, it's because you're carrying someone else's energy. So let's just start with that one. So what you might want to do is simply imagine that you can slice the cord that's between you and the other person. When you say, I don't feel like myself lately, you might not just be feeling the energy of you. I know that sounds strange, but it is true from an energy perspective. So what we want to do is just cut the cords. So one way to do it is to just use your hands like this. Slice, slice. When you're doing this, you're starting at your hip and you're coming across your whole chest and your face and your throat and your third eye and your eyes. Slice, slice. Think of yourself as a martial arts type of a person, and you're just cutting those cords. And when you do that, that person's energy goes back to them. Your energy stays with you. Very powerful. You can also, if you're an angel person, you can invite Archangel Michael to come and cut any cords for you. And when I do that, I like to ask that he please cut them in this lifetime and any other lifetime, because I figure I might as well do it all at one time. Okay, so then we go back to the situation where you go home from work and you're always thinking about other people's problems and they're cropping into your head at odd times, or you go into a store and you leave and your good mood is gone and you feel like you've been pushed around. Those cases, you're maybe taking on a whole bunch of energies at the same time. And so a way I like to clear that, this was given to me by the angels a number of years ago. I'm going to use the word angels in here. If you're not a believer, that's okay. This works anyway, and you can use another word, but it will work for you. You can say angels, it'll still work for you whether or not you believe in them. So when we get a lot of energy stuck in our body and we start to get off balance, what I do is I say, angels, please take anything that's not mine out of my body and away for transmutation. Then I just take a couple of breaths and I allow that energy to get lifted up and out of my body and taken away. Please give that a try. It is astonishingly powerful. I do that every time I finish a session with a client. I also do it on behalf of my clients. I do it whenever I leave a gathering. I do it when I get back in my car after work. I do it when I get back in my car after I go shopping. Again, it's angels. Please take anything that's not mine out of my body and away for transmutation. And then a couple of breaths. And just feel that get lifted up and out of your body. And suddenly you're going to feel more like you. I wish you many blessings. If you would like some coaching on removing cords and hooks and having the angels lift the energy out of you, or if you'd like me to do some clearing work with you, please find me on DinaKennedy.com, and I wish you peace. Namaste.